Oh, Chuck Schumer is at it again, guys. He thinks that black people are incapable of going and getting an ID. That's what he says. And again, that requiring people to show ID to vote is Jim Crow. Take a look.
Not going to let them revert to Jim Crow. And if you don't think they want to revert to Jim Crow, just look what they did in the SAVE Act, which went back to took Jim Crow for the whole nation. By so making it hard, they said you need ID, and they made it so hard to show ID that probably half the people in America couldn't vote. We wouldn't let it pass.
It is so hard to get an ID in America, guys. So hard, in fact, that I've had an ID since I was 16 years old. It's called a driver's license. But Chuck Schumer, for whatever reason, thinks black people can't go to the DMV. I've never heard, I still don't know the justification for why they can say things like that, because it's ridiculous. We all know the real reason why he says it. Of course, it's because he wants fraudulent voting to be possible. He does not want our elections to be safe. But Chucky also says Republicans want to revert to Jim Crow. He says that in that video. And my question is, why would Republicans want to revert to Jim Crow? There has been, if you look at the data, a huge shift in the last 20 years for black folk voting Republican. Even during Obama, it flipped more towards Republicans. So in 30 years, black folk won't even be voting for Democrats at all if the trends continue. Another area where Democrats are running screaming is on immigration, of course. I have to show you this video. It's the best of the week. It's really one of the best videos I've seen in a long time. A journalist asks Keir Starmer, who's the UK Prime Minister, he's sitting down with Trump, and he asked, this journalist asked Keir Starmer if he was embarrassed at how well Trump was handling immigration while the UK struggles and flounders. Take a look.
The president makes it look easy dealing with illegal migration. You must be envious of his record in such a short period of time.
Well, I think we've been discussing irregular, illegal migration is a huge issue in both of our countries. In the United Kingdom, it is a real cause for concern, and that's why we must bear down on it.
This is what leftists do. They say it's important because they know, obviously, how deeply unpopular their immigration policy really is, their real policy, what they actually believe. But then they let illegal immigrants in so that they can grant them amnesty and get their votes. That is the plan, but they can't actually say that out loud because they know it's unpopular. Ironically, here in the United States, I think the worst thing that could happen for Democrats on immigration is a Democrat winning the presidency in 2028. And the reason why is because it would be so night and day different from how Trump is handling things, just like Joe Biden. And we've already seen that, but seeing it again, I think would be even more stark, seeing it revert back to what it was for Joe Biden. Americans now know that it is possible under a president to have essentially zero illegal immigration. So for a Democrat to come in 2028 and inevitably open the border, as they always do, it would destroy their credibility forever. I am excited to announce that the Josh Carr Show is on We the Free. We the Free is a conservative streaming platform that allows shows like mine to say whatever I want without big tech trying to censor me, and they have fantastic content over there, from political commentary, like my show, to it's a lot of Second Amendment content for seasoned veterans, as well as people who are just getting into firearms like myself. So go check it out right now. Head to the link in the description below to support conservative media as we fight to take back the American culture from the legacy media. Thank you so much for watching this episode, everybody. Please like the video so other great patriots like yourselves will see it, and tune in every single weekday at 6 p.m. Eastern for the live show, or you can watch another video right here.